Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of Prasidee Podcast. Our guest today is a beautiful mompreneur, Prachi Chopra, founder of Insia Jewelry. A mother of two and now a successful entrepreneur, she has pioneered the contemporary jewelry space and introduced the concept of allergy-free jewelry in India. Let's talk about how does your general work day looks like.
Okay, my day starts pretty early because both the kids go to school, so getting them ready, sending them off to school, then doing my yoga, preparing breakfast for the family, and then of course it's rushing time to office, and then in between as I told you, I do come in and out to pick up my kids from school, and then I get back to work, and I normally close down by 6. I make it a point to be home by 6:30 so I can take care of my kids, I can be with them.
So Prachi, let's talk a bit about your business itself. How do you tackle your lean sale periods?
Honestly, we are a startup, so it's not that we have orders every day. But this is basically to understand the customer base, what we are having. We are basically targeting only the elite crowd because not many people understand the value for allergy-free jewelry, what we are selling. And people don't have that kind of a quality concept. And then price, again, is a very big issue in the Indian market.
Absolutely.
So when the other marketplaces are selling a necklace or an earring for per se like 200 or 300 rupees, we cannot provide you the same in allergy-free quality at that kind of a budget. So they're getting the customer to come to your portal, especially being an online startup and a new one for that matter, it's little tricky. So lean sales period is almost there. Someday you don't have an order, but then it's more like a time for introspection. You can consolidate your own stuff, how you're going to work more in future, your marketing plans, you can work better on that. So in fact, recently we went through this demonetization process when our business was badly affected. But then it's like, you take a hold of yourself, you take stock of the situation and you kind of plan ahead.
Okay. So you were just talking about the marketing strategy. Just speak to us a little bit more about what social media strategy you have, if anything in specific, and how do you deal around your advertising and marketing?
Okay, my social media, we have a separate team who takes care of social media. And basically right now we are building up a brand image. It's not about sales, just sales for us. True. We are building a brand for ourselves. And with the social media, what we are trying to promote is basically the brand image, because we deal with that allergy-free quality, which is a unique concept here.
Right.
While abroad, that's like a thing which needs to be in any jewelry you pick up. So India is still a very sensitive market to this. People are more price sensitive, as I told you. So getting them, educating them, social media plays a big role in that. And so we run campaigns on Facebook, through Instagram. And in fact, we have our own WhatsApp broadcast group where we keep promoting our products. We tell them the advantages of buying a allergy-free collectibles. Why? Through us, because probably the quality is better, it lasts longer. And then again, because we offer unique styles which are not available anywhere else in India.
When you talk about allergy-free jewelry, I must say, just tell us more about that, because I think more people should know about this allergy-free jewelry, because personally, I have also experienced it.
Allergy-free, actually, it's a concept basically when you are in US and European markets, whenever we are doing accessories for them. So their basic criteria and the standardization is for being a nickel lead-free jewelry.
Oh, okay.
Which is not there in India. In India, you can probably make with a lighter material, a lighter metal, and sell it at a cheaper cost. But allergy-free is a concept which is pretty new now. Like gold and silver, everybody wears, right?
Yes.
And now, in fact, there's a lot of statement things coming in gold and silver. But not everybody can afford that kind of jewelry for everyday use. So Insia is more like a statement fashion, which comes in allergy-free quality. So you are actually you are free from the nickel and lead, which causes the irritation in your skin.
Okay. That's something new that I have also learned.
And I must tell you, there are like over 400 plus styles on the website. So it's like you can choose. You have a lot of options to choose from.
That's superb. You are a one-man army, if I can say that. Have you ever thought of roping in a co-founder for Insia?
See, right now, I don't see anyone who can have the same passion what I have for my own dream. So probably in future.
So, Prachi, tell us, what are your expansion plans for INSEA?
Right now, INSEA, because being a woman entrepreneur, I know how difficult it is to find a base without much of investment.
True.
So, right now we are planning to invite all women entrepreneurs. In fact, I would like to invite women through your podcast also. If they want has any unique product they want to showcase on our website, they can do it for free. In fact, so we want to make our site into a woman entrepreneur website.
Okay.
Basically showcasing their talents, whatever unique products we have, a curated kind of a site.
Okay. Now you are experienced and you have lived through all this. What suggestions do you have for other women out there who have dreams but who have not started on the path to follow them?
What I would like to suggest everyone is that let your dreams not just be dreams, okay? You should just take off, because it takes time to realize all of them. You should just take off and not live in the regret of not doing something you always wanted to.
Absolutely. All right. So now let's talk a bit about your startup experience. What I really want to know from you is, how has this whole experience changed you as a person? 4-5 years back, you could be a different person altogether. So when you have lived all through this, you have experienced so many things. What changes do you feel in yourself?
Okay, actually it's been just 2-3 years for us being into a startup line, but the things I see the change in myself only, that earlier when it was time to take decision, I was kind of dependent on certain situations or certain factors, but right now it's more like you take a decision impromptu, you're more analytical and you're more clear in your approach, you're more mature to handle the situation.
I think that this problem, most of the women, if I can say in our country, face this, that whenever they have to decide upon something, they usually depend on their husbands or their fathers.
Yeah.
So I guess it has made you more independent, and I think that this could do to more women also. More women
Yes.
could become more independent.
That's what.
So would you like to share some learnings that you have gathered in these 2-3 years?
See, I firmly believe that we should follow our passion. What we always dream of, we should always try to act on it. And most important, a woman is capable of handling all the roles God has given, the society has given us. And so this is something we need to do justice to ourselves also by doing something what we really like.
That's wonderful, and thank you so much for taking time for us, Prachi.
Thank you, Astha.
It is such a good experience to meet you and to understand what INSEA is doing and what you are trying to push, and especially with the awareness about allergy-free jewelry. I feel that is very important for all of us, and thank you so much for discussing about that with us.
Thank you so much, Astha.
Thank you, Prachi.
Thanks for watching this episode of Prasidee Podcast. Hopefully, we have inspired housewives and mothers to think about working towards their passion. We wanted to put across the message that being a woman does not mean that you lose your individuality. Please find all the details of this interview in the description and the podcast show notes. If you like it, please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button below, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends and family. For latest updates, please follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.